What's up, you guys? Welcome back. I just got a quick message for you guys as my phone did not get plugged in last night. Last night, you'll notice if you are a member, I just uploaded 4 more videos, and I do need somebody to tell me how this microphone sounds, if it's a little hot or not. I don't know. First time I'm trying using this particular setup, so would love a little feedback there. So we'll let some people get up in the room real quick, and then we will talk about what we came here to talk about. I hope everybody's going to have a wonderful Friday. Starting off, the weather is finally dropping over here, 72 degrees, and I can't complain about that. So give me a shout once you jump up in the chat, and we're going to talk about what we're going to talk about. I've seen that some people viewed the videos last night. Currently, we're sitting at like 27 members, and we will be doing a giveaway. Good morning. Morning, Desmond. We'll be doing a giveaway for the members. This is going to be a members-only giveaway coming up. I'd like to get to know you guys a little bit better and get to understand you a little bit more, and then I can cater content towards you a little bit better. But as you can see, the process is in motion. I've already released phase 1. Then I released the blunt cut, long layer, graduated, and 45. Which is exactly what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, because I just fired all 4 of those videos off. There is an order that I would like you guys to watch them in, and that's start with the blunt cut, then do long layer, then do graduated, then do the 90 degree. And the reason for that is, if you're taking this membership serious, if you actually want to improve your skills, you have got to get a mannequin. I have linked one in those videos. And one of the reasons why I linked one in those videos was, and I wanted to warn you, do not get the male head with the beard. It's a waste of money, because that beard is useless. It will provide you no additional practice, and those mannequins tend to come with far less hair. They're already layered up to no end, and cutting them is just not going to be, it's not going to be good enough. So get a mannequin, please. And make sure that you have all the other stuff you need. I listed some clips too. I actually think the butterfly clips are probably the easiest to work with, especially for people who are new at this and new at managing large amounts of hair. And let me tell you something. If you guys complete the 4 core haircuts with scissors, when we get to phase 3, you guys are going to think it is the easiest thing on earth. Where's everybody tuning in from today? Until my phone dies, we're gonna keep this live going for a little bit longer. Where's everybody tuning in from today? Where you guys working today? Are you working? Are you home? Are you getting ready? You about to make it happen? Virginia, Amelia, Virginia. I can't say I've ever heard of Amelia, Virginia, but I was watching those videos about Virginia where people were riding up on side-by-sides all the way up through the mountains, and Virginia is beautiful. I've driven through there before. Really a pretty area to go to. Right now it's 73 degrees in Florida. It feels like we're in the dead of winter right now. We are in the dead of winter. Winter's got us in its embraces. So anyhow, the other things that are going on is I'm going to probably be a little quiet this week. I've dropped a short every day almost for the last month, and that has grown the channel significantly. 1.4 million views in the last 28 days. We are up over 2,000 more subscribers this month, and the membership is growing. So it's all thanks to you guys for making that happen. So I really do appreciate that. It has been an awful lot of work to get here. Oh, it's near Richmond. I see. So yeah, that's all I want to say is thank you guys. And if you guys are sitting on the sidelines thinking of becoming a member, wondering what that will entail, I promise you it's going to entail more than it ever had before. I'm working very hard on this. I'm putting a lot of thought into what I do, and I'm pretty much going to train you exactly the way I train people in barber school. And we will be doing a members only giveaway. I have something nice to give away. I will release it in one of my upcoming membership videos. I'm going to release it, and you guys are going to get a chance to win that. So I haven't done a giveaway in a little while because honestly I thought giveaways kind of hurt my channel. It brought a bunch of people who don't give a shit about cutting hair, who don't give a shit about the channel, who don't give a shit about anything but trying to win something for free. They would spam me with a million comments. YouTube knows what's going on. It was unhelpful for the most part. But that doesn't mean I won't do them once in a while. And especially, definitely want to do one to thank everybody for being members. I have members that have hung in there for like 18 months. And, you know, for that, I am very grateful to you guys for, you know, giving me a place where I could drop my content carefree. So, with that being said, man, it doesn't look like there's a lot of activity. Nobody's dropping any comments, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I got a little bit of preparations to do, as I'll be kind of a little bit quiet this week. I'm not gonna be around, but I'll try to post if I can. And if you guys are members, remember, you guys are paying for this. If you watch those videos and you got any questions, make sure you drop them in those videos, because my plan is I'm gonna I'm gonna make sure that I give you guys the best that I can, and I'm gonna make sure I answer your questions. Solista, good morning. Sunshine, Mr. Ed, Columbia, Maryland. Nice. Yeah, it's always, you know, whenever I'm driving to work, you know, the sun's like directly behind me for a little bit. Desmond said, I put my wall taper blade on my Instincts. It's awesome. That's great, man. That's great. I have an Instinct with a taper blade as well. I'm a big fan of using the taper blade. And lately, I can't seem to put down my ergos again. I don't know what made me pick them up, but the fading that you can do with that clipper is just ridiculous. Like, it's so fast that I think I may have began to overlook it with all the new stuff coming out. Specifically, I've been using the Rogue a lot, pretty much on every haircut lately. And honestly, I can't wait to get there and use it some today. I got a really full schedule. Rusty, can you drop me a thumb, something that says like message for the members, like really anything along those lines, so that hopefully the rest of the members do get a chance to see this video. Oh, and one more thing. How does the audio sound, you guys? Does the audio sound okay? Does it sound better than it normally does on the drive to work? I know I usually put a lot of work into my audio for all my other videos, but, you know, driving to work is usually just done with a regular cell phone most of the time. Sounds good. So the ergos are underrated. They certainly are, man. They certainly are. Like, when you think about it, and I was talking to Rigo, he's one of our product guys, and as much as I think I know about like the Gamma and Stylecraft line, and you know, don't get me wrong, I do know a lot about it, but as much as I think I know, this guy Rigo is on a whole nother level, and the way he explains some stuff to me, like specifically with the ergos and just different things, he's like, look, the ergos are an excellent finishing tool. The magnetic motor, the way it slows down, the way it cuts, it's just, you know, it just makes things go easily. When you get to those portions of the cut that you really want to fine tune and detail, and you don't want to make mistakes, it's pretty hard to beat that. And I actually like using that a lot with a fade blade, specifically a fade blade. Nothing wrong with the other blades, but that's kind of where we're at with that one. And then on the other side of it, you know, the ergo is not powerful enough to remove bulk in some situations, where I would honestly prefer to use my Rebel or my Instinct. The new Rebel with the cartoon lid has been awesome. That's a fun clipper to use. And I was thinking about taking it with me on my cruise and trying to cut somebody on the deck of the cruise. I'll probably get kicked off the boat. I don't know. But I was thinking about trying to do that because it would just be fun and cool looking content, you know, on the cruise ship. So do I have any friends in St. Croix? Or, well, I know I don't got no friends in Coco Cay, because Coco Cay is, you know, just an island. I'm trying to think, what's the other one called that we're going to? I forget. I can never remember. I know that I've never been to any of these places, but it would be pretty dope if I knew somebody in one of those places. I could maybe visit the shop or something. If I could arrange that, we would have to talk ahead of time. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all that's going on. The next few membership videos are going to be a pretty heavy lift to get done. So I'm gonna get to grinding on them. And for the rest of you guys, I got a video coming for you. I know YouTube's gonna hate it, but it's yeah, the new Rebel is definitely not as loud. It's 68 decibels. It used to be 77. It's a giant decrease in noise. The new cam followers, the motor is a little different. The new cam followers, the motor is a little different. It's the same motor, but it's housed a little different. It doesn't have the same vent holes. So, like, all in all, it's just like anything. You know, when you make the next version of something, you figure out where you went short, you know, what your problems were with the first version. So, it's just like that. But you guys see that little short that I released about the beard, with the client with the beard? I have that whole transformation. It was filmed really good by one of my barbers, Kenny. First time filming, and I gotta say, when I watched that footage, I was actually pretty impressed with some of the shots he got. So I'll be able to talk you guys through it. I think for the regular version, I'm going to remove the beard portion and just show you guys what I did to achieve that cut. And that's kind of what inspired me to release the 4 core haircuts, because I have a mannequin. Well, I had a mannequin, and I used it. And then I thought to myself, like, if you guys really want to learn how to get really comfortable with your scissors, the answer is not in doing little scissor trims on men's haircuts. Like, if you want to truly master your craft and you want to get better at it, I believe I said this plenty of times, but I would just say any asshole can squeeze a scissor. So it's not about just squeezing a scissor. It's about sectioning. It's about having control over your hair with your fingers. It's about being able to comb properly. Like, there's a lot of fundamentals that you'll learn there. And then when you go to cut the top of a men's haircut, you're going to laugh at how easy it is, because you put in the work to do it when it was longer. So hopefully, if you are taking this seriously, you will get a mannequin and you will get some practice, because I would say there's probably a lot that most of you guys have overlooked that you can learn from a mannequin. One, you can learn how to do a blunt cut, long layer, graduated, 90-degree haircut. Those 4 haircuts would be worth the purchase of a mannequin. And then you can practice shear over comb and clipper over comb, also worth the price of the mannequin. And then you can practice doing 1 clipper cut and maybe even a flat top. So if you do this correctly, there's no reason why you can't get 7 or 8 haircuts out of it. So I'm just saying that, like, a lot of times we sit back and we blame everything around us for why we're not getting any better. Maybe we're not getting any clients. Maybe whatever's going on with the shop is going on. Whatever the case may be that is stopping you from getting practice. Like, the truth is, to some degree, you can get the practice if you wanted to. You really can't practice fading on a mannequin well, but there are so many things that the mannequin can teach you. Why do you think it's used in all kinds of classes? And those are my only real, kind of classes that I even want to teach. When I was hired by Gamma to teach these classes and develop this curriculum and these syllabuses and everything like that, when I did that, I said to them, I do not want to teach a class unless it's hands-on. There's some magic that happens when the student knows that they got to get up and perform. There's a certain amount of attention that they'll pay you that they won't pay to you if you're just droning on, talking, through a cut. And if that's all you're going to do, wouldn't, theoretically speaking, a video be better? Where I could just speed it up in certain parts and we could explain it and everybody could understand it a little quicker. I mean, that's kind of my reasoning behind the whole thing, because you could stand over my shoulder and you can ask me questions. That would be great. But you could drop questions. You can ask questions in the comments. That's the same thing, right? So I feel like at a certain point, you have to stop watching and you have to start doing. And when you start doing, you're going to realize, wow, I'm not as good at this as I think I am. It's just like when when you see somebody else do something that they're very good at, and you overlook the fact it's taken them years to do that, and you just think because they made it look easy that it is easy. And the truth of the matter is, it is not easy. So when you get right down to it, you have to put in the work if you really want to do this, and you have to get over whatever's holding you back and just conduct that internal audit and say, where is my game the weakest? Drop it in the comments right now. Let's have a little truth talk real quick. Where is your game the weakest? Like, if you're being bluntly honest with yourself, perfectly honest with yourself, what do you feel like you could actually improve? You know, like, I realized personally, I have completely mastered every form of haircutting. I have. I'm not saying that in any type of bragging way. There is nothing that I don't feel 100% confident that I can execute that walks through my door. However, certain times I may overlook one of the most basic fundamentals of this, and that is combing through the hair, looking for growth patterns, and looking for light spots. Because yes, I do have the skills to execute any haircut that I want. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to do things right, because sometimes I might rush into it, especially on a client that I don't know, hair that I've never cut. I might rush into it and begin the process in a way that I shouldn't have. And when I do that, that's when the trouble starts. He said fading. Get out of here, Rusty. Your fades are fine, man. I've seen your fades. And I know they're good. But I can understand that, you know, at some times, I'm sure it's probably difficult for you. There's no doubt about it. I gotta get me some gas, y'all. Actually, I'm gonna have to let you guys go, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in, listening up, and hanging out with me this morning. If you guys are members, please do what I say. Get yourself a mannequin, get yourself comfortable with this, and let's make it happen. Let's actually start making some improvement. And for the rest of you guys, I will be releasing some videos shortly, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Should we keep the audio thing going? Let me know in the comments. All right, you guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.